Hello everyone, Mythic here, and welcome back to another Lucium Total War video on version 0.80, the pre-release. We are actually getting very close to the official release for Lucium Total War. A bunch of progress has been made over the last month, including 3 new factions with individual rosters, and 9 new events, one which includes railroads. The new factions are the Safavid-Persian dynasty, Fez Morocco, the Ottoman Empire. As you can see, we have the 3 new factions here. So we have the Ottomans, who are massive at the start, showing their true power in the 1700s. They were at their peak, I believe, in the 1600s, so they're still very strong. Here we have the Safavids, or the Safavids, depending on how you want to pronounce it, and they have all of their Persian land. And then we have Morocco over here, who is pretty small, but clearly has a bunch of room for expansion. Also, nearly every city has rebels now, except for the ones that are going to become Russia. Russia, I believe, is the only major country missing from the world at the moment. So all these are going to become Russian pretty soon. But for all the non-Russian cities, garrisons have been added. So the rebels you can actually fight. And they'll actually put up a fight this time rather than just being able to walk into cities like you were able to in the earlier versions. I don't know how much you guys remember of the earlier versions, but I remember when it was just France and the UK. Clearly a lot has changed since then. Also, about the event for railroads. So there is an event in the 1800s, I believe around 1807, called the first steam locomotive. And this unlocks railroads, which is the final tier of road being built. So you start with dirt, you can go to paved, and I don't remember, I think there's another in between, but then you go to railroad. And railroad is the best road you'll be able to get. Now let's hop in and check out those new unit rosters. Alright, so the Ottomans, the Safavids, and Morocco all have their own new garrisons. So here the Ottoman, not garrisons, my bad, armies. I can't remember now. Oh my god. Unit types roster. That is the R word I was looking for. Anyway, so we have the Romanian Halberdiers, which is an Austrian shared unit, also shared by the Polish-Lithuanian. We have the Ottoman Royal Guard, Arab Home Guard Militia, Arabian Musketeers, African Gunners, Greek Line Infantry, Muslim Grenadiers, Janissary Line Infantry, the Ottoman Sultan's Guard, Bodyguard, Egyptian Heavy Cavalry, Bodyguard again, Camel Gunners, Renaissance Cannons, Ottoman Heavy Cannons. That was my personal, one of my personal requests, and I'm a big fan that's in the game. And the Armenian Light Cavalry, which those won't be around in the Ottomans for much longer. But that's the Ottoman roster. Moving on to the Moroccan roster, which, in my opinion, the Moroccan roster needs a bit more work. I feel like it's a little disappointing right now, but we have the Arab Home Guard. Portuguese Profiteer Pikemen are a very cool custom unit. I like these guys. I've seen them in the field. They look very nice. We have some Arabian Musketeers, African Gunners, Muslim Grenadiers, and then basic cavalry, as long as Renaissance Cannons, and the Safavids. The Safavids also have a cool custom unit, being the roaming huntsmen. Now, they aren't very good, though. But we've got civilian conscripts, Arab Home Guard, roaming huntsmen, Arabian Musketeers, Muslim Grenadiers, Kazakh riflemen, and some bodyguards, as well as these elephants. So we have some Indian elephants, and we have Bactrian heavy elephants. And I actually think these are the cannoneer ones, so they're going to be very powerful in the actual game. But let's hop into battle and let's check out how these new rosters look in the field. Also, I would like to say I forgot to bring up that there are 2 new Lithuanian units. I cannot remember the second one, but I'm pretty sure the Ruthenian riflemen are one of the new ones. Don't quote me on that, though, because I'm not 100% sure. I didn't memorize the roster. Alright, so let's check out some of the units. So over here we have the Romanian Halberdiers, and we're going the entire roster, left to right. So we have these Romanian Halberdiers, followed up by the Ottoman Royal Guard Infantry, and these guys are very cool looking, but I'm pretty sure they're still base game Janissary. Still very nice. We have the Arab Home Guard over here. These guys are also looking nice. The Arabian Musketeers. They're very weird hand cannons. We have the African Gunners, which is the Sudanese gunner unit. We have the Greek Line Infantry, and I think the Greek Line Infantry look very cool. And of course we have the Muslim Grenadiers, being the, they're an actual gun unit. They're not just Nafatoons, but they also have, I think they also have Nafatoons, if I'm not incorrect. And over here we have the Janissary Infantry, very nice. Followed by the Ottoman Sultan's Guard, which I believe is a much nicer looking version of the Janissary line. We have bodyguard, Egyptian Heavy Cavalry, which is Mamluks, Camel Gunners, the Ottoman Heavy Cannon, very cool, Armenian Light Cavalry, and Renaissance Cannons. Now if we come over here, this is Persia, and the game options have set to restrict my camera. Alright, so these are the Persian Heavy Cavalry, very nice looking, and these are the, I think these are the Indian elephants. Let me see, did I actually bring the Bactrian elephants? Thought I put them in. Oh wait, no, there's 2 units. Oh, wait, no, that's just me being stupid. Please forgive me. I seem to have not brought the second elephants, but I believe these are the Indian elephants. Here we have the Kazakh riflemen. Grenadiers. Let's find their hunters, since most of these are similar to the, are these their hunters? I think these are, yeah. Most of their units are pretty similar to the Ottoman ones. Here we have their hunters. I believe these are their conscripts, followed by their Renaissance cannons. So over here we have Morocco, who is a pretty small force, because I tried to bring every unique unit. If I'm not mistaken, these are the new Portuguese profiteers that they're using, followed by their cavalry, basically. African gunners, Arab gunners, the grenadiers, and of course their bodyguards and heavy cavalry. So that's it for the unit rosters, really. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this update video. There will be one coming next month, and eventually I plan to make a time-lapse on this. But I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Lucium news.